Hey guys, it's Lexi. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a much requested how I style my edges with no baby hairs. So basically, I don't have baby hair, like right here, as you can see, like most people have like baby hairs and that's what they slick down when they do their edges, but I just have fully adult hairs. So this is how I do my edges. Okay, so I'm going to show you two different ways I do it. One, when my hair is in like a slick back, and second is like if my hair is in a bun or it's curly. So I'm going to show you those two different ways, and if you want to see how I do these, keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is the bun. So to do that, I just take a ponytail holder. I'm choosing a regular one, or sometimes I would do a scrunchie, which like this one that I actually made. That's why it looks raggedy. But I'm just going to use my hair tie this time and pull my hair up. That doesn't even look cute. Guess I'll just... So once I have my bun wrapped, this one is not even cute and it's gonna bother me, but once I have my bun and it's looking decent, now it's time for the edges. For my edges, the main thing I use is this edge tool, and I got this off of Amazon. I believe it was like $2.99 or something super cheap, and it came as a 2-pack. And then on one end is just like a mini brush, and the other end is a comb. And I got it thinking that I would never use the comb, but it actually comes very in handy. It comes in handy a lot. To start off, I'm going to be scooping on my edges. So as you can see, I don't have any baby hairs. So if I just slick my hair back, this is all that would show. But to bring those forward, I'm just taking the comb part of this and using that to scoop down some of the hairs, framing where baby hairs normally would be. Alright, and then once I have enough and I feel like it's looking pretty even, I'm going to take my gel. The gel I use is the Eco Styler olive oil one. I feel like there's nothing to rave about, it's just a normal gel. This is what I use. Alright, so the next, and also kind of an important step I would say, is the spray bottle. So this to me just makes the hair just like more like malleable and easier to work with. So I'm just going to be taking my brush, and I'm sure you've seen me do this in some of my other videos if you've watched. So I just take my spray bottle and spray it a couple times, and then I dip it in the gel. So now once I get to my hair, I'm just going to start at the base and do a J shape moving into my hairline. And I'm just gonna use my top finger to smooth this down. I'm basically doing like kind of a chasing method. So my brush goes first in the J shape, and then my finger goes down and smooths right after it. And then I just kind of repeat this movement a couple times, or actually not a couple, several times, until I get a nice smooth look like I have here. And then I'll take the second part of my hair, smooth that back as well. I kind of do a little bit of a J shape in there, so it makes a little bit of a bump, but nothing too crazy. And then doing the same for the other side. So I'm starting at the base of my hair, doing a little swoop in a J shape, and following that with my finger. And since these are adult hairs, since we're pulling from our regular hair, they are going to be really long, so you need to make sure to swoop it into your hair so it'll lay flat. Tendrils, and I use the gel on my brush to make those curly. And then the final step, which this is also a crucial part, is having a silk scarf or satin. It doesn't necessarily have to be like satin, but anything to lay the hair flat will definitely pay off. And this will be helpful in keeping those extra long hairs smooth with the rest of the hairstyle. So I'm just gonna fold it into like a headband style and wrap it tight around my head. Okay, so this has been sitting on for about 5 minutes, or at least it's felt like 5 minutes. It's probably a lot less than that, but let's take the scarf off. Oh wow, would you look at that? So this is what the final edges are looking like. But this is how this hairstyle turned out. Hopefully you like it and can continue watching on to the next style, which is the slick back. So in this clip, I'm just putting in my part using my comb and then slicking my hair into a low bun. So I recognize that this is not super smooth, but guess what? It's 12 a.m. and I've been up since 9. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my edges tool and then spray with the spray bottle, and then I'm taking my gel, swirling a little bit off the lid, and doing this exact same thing I did with the bun. So I'm starting at the top, I'm turning right next to where the part is, and I'm just going swoop down, do a J, and then follow with my finger. And I'm gonna do that a couple times until it looks good. And for the sides, you kind of have to exaggerate the J more than you would as when you're doing a bun. Go in for my second swoop, which just starts directly underneath it. J, follow with finger, smooth, and swoop. Okay, so you can stop right here, which is what I used to do, but recently I started doing a third swoop. So if I tuck this one under, okay, and then I'll just do a third swoop, but with the third swoop, you can't do like a little tendril thing, but whatever floats your boat, I think this looks good. This is looking cute. Okay, so for the next side, I really never know what to do because I don't know, there's like no edges on the side of my hair to do anything with, so I kind of just have to wing it every single time. You would think I know how to do it by now. Also, I'm making a video, so I should be the expert, but let's just see what happens, okay? So I'm just gonna take from the next section of the next part on the opposite side of the part, and I'm gonna be doing another swoop. Are we surprised? No. And then once we have that piece kind of moved under, we can access some of our hairline, in which we'll scrape down some hairs from there and do regular J-shaped swoops. So now I'm grabbing a scarf and letting these sit for about 10 minutes. But this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I can't even see. Let me. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this side makes me so happy, especially this side. Like the side that has 3 swoops, I just love. Shush! So this is what the final edges were for this one. Yeah, this one I'm actually... I feel like that looks better. That definitely looks better. Alright, so this is what the final edges look like.